Your thoughts on some of the content?
I thought that the speech itself was quite bland. There was nothing much in it that they haven't mentioned
before. It's not
before.
a comedy it's not supposed to be there to entertain.
Not at all, no. But in terms of reality and like being in touch with where people really are, you know, if you live outside London, if you're living in a normal house and you're struggling, you've had the struggles of the last 2 years of lockdown, now energy prices are going up, inflations are going up. And he started off by saying, look, yeah, we've got to do something to help families with the cost of living, we've got to level up. But then it seemed to be just full of cliches and nothing much for families, nothing much for ordinary working people. And he said later on in the speech, we're going to cut taxes. Great. We're going to cut the debt. That's great. But to do that, you'd also have to cut spending as well. He didn't say much about that. He said basically what he indicated he was going to continue carrying on spending on the sort of net zero plan that he's got, which actually is crazy because that's one of the things that is actually making the cost of living much more for everybody. So it was full of contradictions.
David?
Yeah, I completely agree with Lembit there about getting rid of net zero, but that would mean repealing an act. I think you need to repeal the Climate Change Act 2008 and you need to come out of the Paris Climate Agreement. I'd agree with that. But on top of that, I put in a freedom bill rather than the online safety bill, which is going to restrict freedom and restrict freedom of speech. And you're going to have all these kind of things where speech that is legal but harmful will be taken off social media. Speech that is considered misinformation or disinformation, whatever that is. Who knows what that is? And that could land you in prison. It could get you a fine or something, could get you no platform. Instead of that, I put in a freedom bill to actually reaffirm and assert freedom of speech and freedom of assembly and freedom of protest on all of our fundamental freedoms that we've seen taken away over the last 2 years. And this government is doing more to take away our freedoms with the online safety bill.